Hello everyone, welcome to a new style video for me. This is going to be commentary over Formula 1 2021 gameplay. We're going to be talking about the next 2022 F1 season, which, as of today, is 1 week away. Thank God, I've been waiting long enough. It's going to be my predictions, and hopefully what will happen throughout the season. We're going to start off with constructors. I believe that Mercedes will come out and win it again. But Lewis Hamilton is still at the top of his game, I believe, and George Russell finally has a car to back up his talent. So, I think they've got it in the bag. Second place, I think it's going to go, surprisingly, I think it's going to go to McLaren. Might be biased there, because I'm a McLaren fan. But, Lando is, obviously he's a quick driver from last season. Not towards the end of last season, but just overall last season. I think Daniel will finally find his form in the McLaren this season. Yeah, I hope McLaren gets second place. In third place, I think it'll be Red Bull. Red Bull is one of the best driver lineups on the grid right now. Checo is phenomenal. Obviously, Verstappen won the championship last year. He's phenomenal as well. Yeah, I think they're going to get third. If not, they will get second. Fourth, Ferrari. These are the top four. They are going to be within this top four the whole season. Yeah, Ferrari will be P4, maybe P3, if they can beat McLaren. If McLaren is down to P3, unlike what I want to happen. But, yeah, that's the top four. Carlos Sainz, Charles Leclerc, they're both phenomenal drivers. They just don't get a good enough car for their skill. But, maybe this season. Now, the next few will be possibly controversial. P5 in the constructors, I think it'll go to Alpine. That's probably the most basic one I could give. Fernando Alonso is still phenomenal. He's like 40 years old, 20th year in the sport. He's amazing. In P6, it's going to be AlphaTauri. Their lineup is solid. Gasly's phenomenal. Tsunoda, he'll get it probably towards the end of the season. Maybe towards the middle. And then P7, I'm thinking Haas. I think Haas. Schumacher is done too much. He's been phenomenal. And Magnussen is a phenomenal second driver. I'm using the word phenomenal a lot, so I'm gonna stop doing that. Magnussen, I'm so happy he's back. He deserves the seat. So does Mick, though. But, yeah, that's where they're gonna be. In P8, I think it'll be Alfa Romeo. Only because of Bottas. He's their only chance. No offense to Joe, but I don't think he's ready for Formula 1. He's a pay driver. He's not ready yet. One more year. The seat should have gone to Pastry or Schwartzman. P9, this is going to be the surprise. I think it'll be Williams, because Albon is very good and Latifi is solid. They're both just good drivers. So at least one last team. In P10, Aston Martin. And that is going to lead into driver predictions. And I'm going to start off with the Aston Martin drivers. I think Sebastian Vettel will retire at the end of the season. I think his time in Formula 1 as a driver is done. But I think he could go on to be a team principal to probably maybe one of the smaller teams. I could see him going to Alfa Romeo or AlphaTauri as a team principal. As for Lance Stroll, he's obviously improved, but it's not going to get much better from here, I don't think. So I think Aston Martin obviously will be P10. We're going to just work back up the order of how I think things will be. Williams drivers. Alex Albon will have a solid season. He will not be amazing, but he'll have a solid season. As for Latifi, I hope he gets some more points. He did well last season. I hope he can do something similar this season. If not, maybe improve. The Alfa Romeo drivers. Alright. Valtteri Bottas. He's washed up. I think this could be one of his final seasons. I think he has one, maybe two more. As for Zhou, again, he should have stayed in F2 for one more year. Piastri or Schwartzman should have had the seat. Moving on, we're going to go right to Haas. Mick Schumacher, I think he'll get points. I think Magnussen will get points. And if Haas can make a car, podium possibly. I could see them get a podium. I would love it. Moving on to AlphaTauri. Gasly, I think there's another podium coming for him. And Tsunoda, I think he'll just get some good old points. Just simple for them. Alpine. I can see both Ocon and Alonso getting points and podiums. Maybe a win for Alonso. Moving on again to Ferrari. I'm not even a Ferrari fan. I want them to win. I want them to win this year. I think Charles deserves a win at Monaco or another pole at Monaco, maybe a podium. And Sainz, he'll just do well. He did well last year. He did well in McLaren the year before. This is their year. Red Bull. I don't think Red Bull will win the Drivers' Championship this year. And I'll tell you why in a bit. But Verstappen will be the runner-up ahead of Hamilton still. Which I think that just spoiled why. And Checo will have another win or two, I would say. Maybe a couple podiums. McLaren. Lando will have his first win finally, and Daniel will have podiums and a win this season. My prediction for Daniel in terms of how many, I think he'll have 3 podiums and 1 win. Lando will have a win in 4 podiums, maybe 5. Or at least that's what I hope for. For Mercedes. Lewis Hamilton will be P3 in the Drivers' Championship. And his teammate will have bested him. I think Russell will be the World Drivers' Championship this year. Or World Driver Champion this year. And I think that just about does it for that. So I'm going to move on to something that I honestly don't want to happen. Retirements or driver transfers. I think we'll see Piastri come in as Alonso retires. And that's really my main thing. Maybe Vettel. Yeah, that's about it. If Vettel retires, I don't know who Aston Martin would pull in. If Alonso retires, they'll put in Piastri. Or Piastri, I don't know how you pronounce it. But it's one of those two. But yeah. Or there's the very random chance that Bottas or Checo retire out of nowhere. I don't want that to happen this season. Checo has a lot of fight in him. I don't want him to retire. But he might. It's unfortunate. But I think that's just about gonna do it. Yeah. Other than the retirements, I don't think there'll be any transfers. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This is a new style of video. If you like it, like the video. If you don't, tell me why in the comments. I will attempt to improve in the next time. Goodbye.